Multiple choice assignments in Google Classroom are actually really cool because you can have them automatically grade themselves. You don't even have to do any of the grading. So let's look at how to do that. I'm going to go up to Create and choose Quiz Assignment. Let's say that this is my multiple choice exam. I don't need to leave any instructions. This will be pretty self-explanatory. But let's pick the grade category. We'll say this is the final exam. 100 points. That's fine. Give it a due date. And with exams, I like to give them a time, say, at the beginning of class on that day. And let's pick a topic that it goes into. So how do I create the actual exam? Here, I'm going to use this blank quiz. First, I'll make sure that grade importing is turned on. That's the default. It should be dark. Then I'll click on this quiz. This is a blank Google form. So I'm going to give it my assignment name, and the same up here. Now I can start adding questions. So here's the first question. Which are better, cats or dogs? And Google is pretty good at intuiting what kind of answers I might want to this. This is a multiple choice question, but if I go over here to this drop down, I can actually pick all kinds of answers. If you want your exam to grade automatically, use multiple choice questions, checkbox questions, or drop down questions. Here I'm going to leave it as a multiple choice question. Dogs, and you can see it gives you the option to add other. So I added that here. Once I've created my question, I'm going to say it's required. All of my questions should be filled out by my students, just in case. I'm going to hit Answer key down here, and you can actually choose which answer is correct. In this case, the correct answer is dogs, and give this question a points value. Let's say 1 point. Now, this exam will automatically grade itself. Let's add one more question. If I want to add a similar question, I could duplicate that one. So let's say which are worse, cats or dogs. If I added a question that I don't want, I just hit this delete button. Let's add a question of a different type though. At right, I can hit Add Question. And let's say watch this video and pick what it is about. So here, I'm actually going to add a video after the question. So you can see here at right, here's Add Question, Import Questions, that's if you want to take questions you've used on another multiple choice exam, Add Title and Description, that's a text block, Add an image, or add a video. That's what I'm going to pick. This comes up as video search on YouTube, so let's find our video. You can also just paste the URL, and I'll pick the video that I want and hit select. There's the video for the question. Here, I could say it's about cats, it's about dogs, it's about ferrets. Let's actually change this to a checkbox question. Maybe multiple of these are right. That's when you use checkboxes. So in my answer key, this is worth 1 point. Let's say this video has both cats and dogs in it. If I check both of these, my students will need to check both of them for the automatic grading to count the question correct. And I'll hit done. My exam looks good. That's all the questions I want. and the video is present for that question, when students click on it, the video will play, I can go back to my assignment. Don't worry that the name hasn't updated yet. It'll do so when my screen refreshes. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Assign. Now, you can see that in the topic that I put it in, there's my exam, and each student will fill out their own version of it.